Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing today? I'm Mo Bowie, and welcome to the 8th episode of Facts. Financial Allies Creating Tailored Solutions. Now, I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last week because I had somebody contact me and scold me. But first, let me say I hope you guys are well. I hope I find you well. I hope this broadcast finds you doing well, you and yours. But I want to say this, the 8th episode about Facts today is going to be the continued discussion about your money mindset. Now, the guy told me, he said, man, you talked for like 6 minutes, bro. You chopped that joint up for 6 minutes. You was running that trap for 6 minutes before you said it was the broadcast. But I'm like, well, damn, it's right there on the screen. But anyway, let me conform and listen to my audience and make sure y'all know I'm still learning. I'm gonna get it though. Trust and believe that. I'm gonna get it. But look, welcome to Facts, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the eighth episode is going to be a continued discussion about your money mindset part 2. And the reason why I'm bringing this back to the table is because I had people, and it's funny because a lot of people not hitting the subscribe, but when I see them in the street, they're, oh, my boy, we listening, man, that thing good. We need that, man. I need to see you. Hey, man, y'all do me a favor. Before I even get into housekeeping, no, let me go ahead and get into housekeeping right now. Number one, hey, look, hit the subscribe button, please. Hit the subscribe button because I want the information to shoot out to you automatically and make it a little bit easier so I don't got to text everybody and direct message everybody. It'll make things a little more efficient and effective for me, less time consuming. Number two is, hey, look, if we discuss any interest rates at all, I need you to understand that past performance does not secure or solidify future results. And also this, I'm not coming to you, I being Mo Bowie, I'm not coming to you as your financial advisor. I'm coming at you as an ally, which means we're allies. That means that's you and me working together collectively in unison, right? We bonded to ascertain and define financial information that we can use. Now, it's the financial allies creating tailored solutions, which means that the information we bring back home, that we discuss, we chop up, you might use something for this, I might use something for that. What's good for you might not be good for me. It's a tailored solution. Each one of us are our own financial entities, financial units, right? And that's how we're doing it. But we're working together because I'm telling you, two heads and many more than two heads are better than one. Trust and believe that. All right, so that's housekeeping. That's out of the way. Now, where I want to go with this money mindset part 2 is this. This week, what I wanted to do was, I wanted to go through the process of, I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of audible listening. Actually, I'm doing more audible listening than I am reading these days. Most of the reading, I'm picking up old books that I've already read, going to the highlighted areas, and just, confirming stuff that I learned 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. Make sure I stay on top of my game. Going back to training camp, right? I love YouTube University. So as I read and I start working on my money mindset, I also want to, hey, look, man, I want to say, what are you doing to work on your money mindset? What are you doing to increase your comprehension levels as it relates to financial literacy or financial education in general? What are you doing? How much time are you allocating to that? Because again, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter what myself or anybody in my position comes to talk to you about. If you're not prepared, if your mind is not open, how they say it's like a parachute, it has to be open for it to work. Your mind has to be open. When the student is ready, that's when the teacher will appear, all that good stuff. All those good cliches, but they real, and it's some substance, it's some relevance to it, because I can come and talk about dollar cost averaging, income tax savings, debt to income ratios, infinite banking. I can talk about blockchain technology, digital currency, distributed ledger. I can talk about all those things, those technical things. But if you're not ready to hear it, it doesn't matter. So what's up with your money mechanics? Your money mindset, your money mentality, your money mechanics, your money maturity level, right? What's up with your money maturity level? What money model are you using? And as a matter of fact, what's your money mood right now? What's your money mood? So all those kind of things come into play, and we really have to Well, we don't have to. I always say have to, and I swear I don't mean to say have, because you ain't got to do a damn thing. That's the reality of it. But we talked about the one of the definitions of insanity last week. We talked about, if you keep on doing the same things you've been doing, but you anticipate getting different results, you're tripping, right? you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? So anyway, so what I was doing this week as I gathered information, because I'm telling you, I stay on top of mine. I'm always, I can't really look at regular TV. I can't look at sports like that. I just can't. My mind's somewhere. At 59 years old, my mind is just somewhere else. Sports here and there, big game, Commanders, whatever. But the majority of my time is being allocated to increasing my comprehension levels in the arena of finance. I don't need a Bentley. I'm not tripping off that. I was doing that kind of stuff 30 years ago. I was having $200,000 automobiles. So I get that, but that's just not where my head is right now. And right now, the primary goal of Facts is to continue to try to be a part of a small part of a piece of a small part to a big ass problem. And the big problem is financial literacy. What we're doing with our money. You know what I'm saying? That's a big part of what we want to do. We want to continue to help catapult our communities to another level. And that's where I'm at. I'm not worried about all those other things, those material things. I don't know if I matured out of it. I can't really say that, but I'm enjoying things. I want to be able to get them if I want, but it just depends on where your money mindset is right now. I want to make sure my family's stable, and that's what I've done. I'm winning. You heard me? So with that being said, okay, so I take information, I'm jotting them down during the week as the week goes, and I said what I'll do, and it's not in any order. What I will do is I'll read out some, ask you, well, what does that mean to you mentally? How does that fit in your situation? And then I'll say a couple words, I'll elaborate, I'll expound on it a little bit, and then we keep it pushing, all right? So number one is flash with no cash. If someone said that to you, what would that mean to you? Flash with no cash. You know anybody that's running around with proud of this? Everything on their body is designer, but they don't have no money. Flash with no cash. That's what it means to me, right? Let's do number two. Reduce it to the ridiculous. What does that mean to you if I say, all right, y'all, reduce this joint to the ridiculous? Excuse me. Let's look at it as far as if I said to you, hey, you should probably save or invest about $250 a month. But I need you to reduce that to the ridiculous. What would you think? Okay, let's do it like this. You work 8 hours a day times 5 days a week. You work 40 hours a week. Let's say you take 40 hours a week and you multiply that by 4 weeks. That means you work 160 hours a month, right? So now let's take that $250 that I suggested that you save or invest, and you divide it by the 160 hours that you work. That's you taking $1.56 out of your hourly wage. What is it, $35, $50, $75 an hour? What you make, $100 an hour? For my consultation, guess what, $225 an hour. And all we saying is take $1.56 and put it away. Yeah, it's still $250, but we reduced it to the ridiculous. Sound a little bit more tolerable now, doesn't it? Okay. Don't pimp yourself. I'm 59 years old. I'd be damned if I'm going to run out here and create all this debt where I got to work. Why am I going to get this? Right now, I don't really see the significance of getting a 30-year mortgage, and I'm 59, and the life expectancy for black males is in the early 70s. I don't know about that. Life already tries to pimp us. People that you work for try to get you to go out and get in debt so you can keep on working, because the more you work, the more you hustle to work, the more money that company make. You make for that company. You being pimped, right? The banks, the financial system pimping us. Why would we pimp ourselves, ladies and gentlemen? Feel me? Don't pimp yourself. Take a chance on crypto. Take a chance on cryptocurrency. You know, ladies and gentlemen, the cryptocurrency market is a volatile market. Very effective, but it's a risk to reward situation. But some of us are in a position where we're behind the 8 ball. Let's say like for retirement, we're way behind. We might have spent the money that we had saved up on the emergency. We may have never really put money into our retirement plan. So now, even though the normal process of investing is that the closer you get to your goal, the more conservative you want to be, but some of us might have to. You can't afford to do it. You can't afford not to do it because you need some savings. You need some investment money on steroids, stuck in a microwave inside of a turbocharged vehicle. So for some people, everybody's situation is different, but for some people, you may really have to do that. Something to consider, right? Cost of crypto compared to eating out. Another, I can't afford to do that, but you eat. So let's say, I went out a couple weeks ago and spent $210 on dinner. But there's digital currency that you can purchase. I don't have my calculator. There's digital currency that you can purchase I'll use my phone for 61 cents, for 4 cents. So let's say we took that $210 and we divided it by 60 cents. I could have bought 350 tokens. I'm telling you guys, you gotta come and learn this stuff. I'm telling you. So that's 350 tokens. Not bad for one dinner. So let's say those tokens, man, shoot up to these. Well, hell, let me give you an idea. If you go out and buy a Bitcoin token right now, you're gonna pay over $60,000. But there are tokens out there, and I'm not trying to get into product, but there are tokens out there that the technology of the token will stomp, it will crush Bitcoins. It's just that the adoption rate is not there yet, so people don't know about it. So the price point to get in is real minimal. Paquito. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Just it's not a lot. But you gotta learn it though to get it. You gotta go do your research. Come on, sit down and talk to me. I'm certified in blockchain technology and digital assets. I can help you with that. Anyway, okay. Learn how money works. That's kind of like what we talking about. Your money model. What's your money model? What's your money mentality? Do you know how money works? Do you know what fractional reserve banking is? Do you know how banks do you do interest rate checks? Do you know that if your money is being lost to inflation and your purchasing power is being decreased daily? You feel me? So anyway, all right. Time on mindless entertainment. We talked about that. How you allocating your time? How much time do you spend more time looking at Club Shay Shay than you do looking at your retirement? Do you do that? Do you spend more time planning your wedding than you did on your retirement? That's going to solidify the futures, the stabilize the future, your financial future for you and your spouse. Come on now, are you still worried about who's better? You spending more time researching who's better between LeBron James and Michael Jordan? Do you really give a damn? Because how is that going to help you out, ladies and gentlemen? I can't see it. I don't care which running back was the best. It wasn't me. And them jokers out there, they making their money, which they should. But what you doing? Come on now. You got to spend time. Every day you should be allocating a little more time. How much time you spending on the computer? How much time you spend looking at Netflix? So anyway, spending too much time on mindless entertainment. All right, so I was laughing. That brings up, I was laughing about a friend of mine and I were talking. I said, man, for real, I can't name one person on the Washington Wizards. But you know what I can name? Warren Buffett, Peter Lynch, Robert Breedlove, Ray Dalio, Raul Paul, Jamie Dimon, Larry Fink, Robert Kiyosaki. Hey man, how about the brother, the Wall Street Trapper? Because that's where my time is being allocated. Yeah, I don't know who the one on the Wizards, but I damn sure know. About Robert Kiyosaki. I daggone sure know about Satoshi Nakamoto. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. We have to, man, just adjust our mind. That's all I'm doing. All we talking about is money mindset, guys. We ain't talking about no product today. We're talking about your money mindset. And I'm hoping something here will trigger you. You know what I'm saying? Ignite something in you to start reallocating and spending more time on something that's going to really help you. And I'm always saying, more importantly, your family. And that's under personal development. Observe the masses, then do the opposite. What does that mean? Observe the masses and then do the opposite. At 59 years old, I'm a little too old to be caught up trying to keep up with the Joneses, ain't it? If you sit around a lot of people just blowing money, going to the MGM, playing numbers every day, drinking, spending money, drinking 3-4 times, going to, I remember coming up, man, there used to be one or two dudes like a Mark Barnes, for example, or the Black Coalition or something, would throw parties, but now you got 30,000 party promoters and jokers going out to parties. I'm not hating on parties, ladies. I'm saying that's their job. That's how they make their money. That's how they separate you from your coins, or me and us from our coins. My job is to sit there and say, hold the hell up, pull up, pump your brakes, toughie. Do that and then start looking at what you're doing with your money. You can do something else with that money. You ain't got to go to every party. You don't have to go to every restaurant where I spent $210. I could have bought a good week's of groceries for $210, and the food was so-so. I see. You feel me? It was so-so. I'm saying, when it used to be like going to McDonald's used to be a treat when we was younger, and I'm just saying that now, how come we always got to take something and just do too much? You start off with a 2-3 button suit, now you got a 9-button suit back in the, y'all know how it is. That's all I'm saying. Damn, for real. Come on now. So anyway, observe the mass, do the opposite. YouTube University, read the Audible. We already touched on that. Those are some places, man, you can start in, again, increasing your education levels as relates to finance and whatever else you choose to. I don't do no whole lot of fiction. If it don't make dollars, it really don't make sense. I can't sit there and focus a lot of time. If it's not going to increase my educational level, I can't sit there and read a lot of garbage. But that's just my opinion. Life's luxuries, dining, parties, clothes. We just talked about that. Keeping up with the Joneses. All we're doing today is talking about your money mindset, your money mentality, your money moves, your money maturity levels. That's all we're doing, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get offended. Don't get mad. You know what? I've been plugging a little more, trying to go a little more to the city and looking at some of these groups, and it's a lot of stuff, a lot of issues that need to be fixed in our cities, in D.C., in Prince George's County, for an example. And you know what the common, I don't do no cutting and redoing. You know what the common denominator is? Money. And I'm biased, of course, because I'm in the money game, right? I'm in the money business. But if you think about, okay, we need more computers in school. The kids are coming to school hungry. They can't focus. I had to work longer. I wanted to stop after 30 years, but I got to work 35 because I didn't. Or guess what? People were getting displaced. Gentrification. Because they didn't have money. At the end of the day, y'all, whether we want to face it or not, money, we live in a capitalistic society. And right here, for real, I ain't saying nothing about, I'm not one of them jokers out there, oh, get this Bentley, get this $30,000 house, showing or doing all that. You got your retirement set up straight yet before you worried about a Bentley, a Rolls Royce, a Benz, S63? Do you have, I'm telling you, man, whoo, man, I think about the money I've blown over my lifetime. Just think about it. Gambling, casinos, playing the numbers. Really, y'all? What's the chance of you hitting the lottery compared to the chance of you putting, putting $1,000 into some digital assets and that joint being at 55 cents and now it jump up to $9 or something in your portfolio? I'm experiencing that your portfolio, if it go to $9, you're gonna make $1 million. And $9 don't seem like a lot when you got the second place token, Ethereum is over 30 some $3,100 a token, maybe $3,200, $3,300, maybe $3,400 a token, and Bitcoin is over 60-some thousand. All I need is this token to go to $9. Just $9. It's $1 million that I would make. I'm crazy, right? Crazy like a fox. You heard me? I was born at night, but not last night. What's the chance of me doing that and that industry going in once I did my research compared to me hitting the damn lottery? Okay. Time, discipline, and patience is what Warren Buffett says you need. Time, discipline, and patience. Good combination. It's not too late. I'm telling you guys, for some of us, and this is real talk, for some of us who've gotten behind the 8 ball, really fell behind on some goals we need to set, like retirement, there's some opportunities out there that are probably the last wealth gap closing opportunities that folks like you and I in my age bracket, again, I'm 59, that we'll ever see in our life. I play around a lot because I don't feel like I got to bring my game to talk about this. I'm sorry, my game face to talk about this. I just feel like I got to bring my game. And I want y'all to laugh and giggle a little bit and say this dude's tripping, but at the same time, he make a lot of damn sense. I'm telling y'all, this is real. It ain't Memorex. Do something every day to get closer to go. We talked about that. Condition to play the game. We've been playing the wrong game. Numbers, going to MGM casinos, DC Live or something, whatever they call it, Maryland Live, whatever the hell they call it, the lottery, but we won't invest and we won't save. That's a losing game, man. Hey, I was listening to the Wall Street Trapper, and he talked about wealthy people do 3 things. So he said, stop trading time for money. I think he was talking about trying to have your own business, but hey, sometimes we gotta have a gig, right? Make your money work for you. Getting into investments and things that's going to provide you residual income, like investments, stocks, digital currency, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, smart contracts, real estate, right? And give as much value to people as you can. What value are you bringing to your communities? Because, the law of reciprocation, reciprocity, reaping and sowing, it may come back to you. What value are you actually bringing to your community? Changing your mentality from black and white. Oh, man, all white people do this. Nah, man, how about all wealthy people do this, but impoverished people do that? How about all rich people do this, but poor people do that? How about disciplined people do this, and undisciplined people do that? Right? Breaking centuries of bad habits. What does that mean to you? Financial bondage, generational curses, right? Let's stop thinking that the only way that our youngins, let's see if we can break this mentality that our youngins have, that the only way they can make any money is through sports, rapping, or hustling. If we taught them about money, if we taught them about these kind of investments, and they saw the models doing, they could see another way. Feel me? Through investments. And let's watch the circles and the company that we keep and the things that we decide to do that's continuously separating us from our damn coins. It might seem like I'm hard on certain industries, but come on now. They got a job to do, how they gonna make their money. Guess what? So do I. And part of my mandate from God is to continue to educate my brothers and sisters and let them know that, hey, man, you gotta pump your brakes. You gotta pull up, man. Be a little smarter with that moderation. Don't let Del Frisco's keep taking your money. Don't let, I don't know, any of these other damn restaurants keep taking your money like that. Let's stop. I got family members who throw parties. I love parties. You see, I go, and when I go, I'm going to take 100 pictures, and I know everybody in the picture. It ain't clickbait, right? But at the same time, I got to be intelligent. I can't go to all the parties. And I may have to make sure I met my savings goal before I go out to eat and take this young lady out to dinner. You with me? So now, with that being said, guess what? I'm your main man. I'm your brother, Mo Boy. This is Facts, Financial Allies, creating tailored solutions I hope that, you know what, we continue to work on our money mindset, because none of this stuff, none of that technical term, none of those technical terms, none of that technical jargon, none of that information, however solid it is, going to work unless you do, unless you open up your mind and you ready. Get your mind ready. Let's create a paradigm shift. Let's use some of this stuff as state inducer to create a paradigm shift, so we start looking at things a little different. All right, and at the end of my episodes, I always say, if you fall, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, if you fall, make sure you fall on your back. You hear me? Make sure you fall on your back, because if you can look up, guess what? You can get up, and that's financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, whatever it is, man. Y'all keep winning. If you're looking at this, you winning. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and most importantly, that share button. Because even if this is not for you, something that you can't use, I bet you know what, I ain't a betting man, but I would imagine somebody else can use it, even if you think you're above and beyond that. All right, I love you guys, man. Y'all have a great day, and you know what? Just have a great day, man. Keep winning. All right, talk to you later.